Okay, put a little bit more wood on there while I wait for that thing to kind of stoke up a little bit. I'm gonna go for the young blood. This is it's a Wisconsin beer, I'm thinking. I got it in the Wisconsin beer section of the store. I'm not exactly sure where in Wisconsin. It appears Madison, Wisconsin. So the Smokeless Dakota Firehole is like really like kicking ass with the no smoke. That's a joke. That's sarcasm. In case you hadn't figured it out. Because I can't fucking see because I have smoke in my eyes. Let's try this beer here. I have a plan to send a bunch of Wisconsin beer to my buddies in to my buddies in New York. Bro, seriously. I was sold a bill of goods on this like Dakota Firehole thing, dude. No smoke? My ass. Okay. I mean, the air should be going in the hole of the feet. I don't know. I got the shelter in front of the wind, so it's probably blocking it. That's probably my fault. It's probably user error again. God, dude, I got smoke in my eyes. That wood I put in there is just smoking now. Inefficient's burning. That's what that is. I'm planning on sending my buddy Jack, the Outlaw Camper in New York. There we go. The wind shifted. It's not on my face anymore. Jack, the Outlaw Camper, some beer. And I was actually considering my other buddy Phil. He's off Gritty. Check him out. He does a lot of great stuff. I think, I'm not positive. If you see this, Phil, please correct the inaccuracies if it's inaccurate. But I think that Phil was either a musician or into music or in the music business or something like that, much like myself. I mean, not professionally. I never made any money, so I can't back that up. But I mean, I did spend a lot of time. I worked in a lot of recording studios, engineering and learning to engineer. Anything that you see me do, I learned to do myself because I don't come from money. Despite my white privilege, I don't come from money. So I had to basically figure it all out on my own, which is why I love editing, because editing kind of is like being in the studio, being in the recording studio. When you're in the recording studio and you're like messing with the music and you're, doing whatever, you get ideas, and so you kind of like change things on the fly. I think Phil was in music. He did the Outlaw Campers theme song, I guess that's what you'd say, theme song. He did that for him, and he's done some like rap stuff and some other stuff on his channel. So Phil, correct me if I'm way off base and AFU, you know what I mean? But that's the impression that I get. So myself, I was into music myself too, which is one of the pet peeves for me, using YouTube music instead of what I would like to use. I mean, I'd like to use some more commercial like type stuff that, kind of would be like more punchy and more like, attention grabbing. So that's one of the things I'm working on, but you can't really use like, I can't like put a major label-ish song in my video because YouTube will shut it down immediately. Because despite the fact I'm not making a dime, they want to like say that I'm making a dime. So I have no idea. Everybody has a problem with everybody making money. I don't get it. It makes positively no sense to me. But So you know, Phil, off grid it. He's a guy that I really like to follow. I got a lot of the guys that I follow that I like. Not exclusively, but the majority of the guys that I follow and like are they're New Yorkers, which is weird. Being a Bostonian, being not really a Bostonian, kind of a New Englander. But New York is New England, so. But there's always been like this rival between the Boston area, which is I'm closest to the Boston area where I grew up, and the New York guys. But I mean, at the end of the day, we're all Americans, so. But no shade, all love for Phil and all love for Phil and Jack and also Kevin. He's Rochester native. I love the stuff that he does. He's like one of the guys who started when I started, and you know, I love his sense of humor. He you know, he does a very like distinct kind of. He has a very distinct kind of style. I mean, it's you know, but I wanted to like you know do like a you know because it gives you something to talk about, right? I send you beer from Wisconsin, and you know it gives you something to talk about on your channel. Hey, Mike at Smith Media Outdoors sent me this, you know this is a West Coast IPA. West Coast double. This is a West Coast double. So it's not better for myself. I can smell the bacon cooking now. Let's get these tongs going. I got these at like a dollar store. So I'm not afraid to lose them. Let's move this guy over here. Let's move this guy over here. Snap. That Dakota fire hole's like pulling those coals right up now. Ooh, that's not bad. Can taste those Cascade hops in that bad boy. Yeah, the air hole is really pulling. It was like smoldering and everything, and now it's like it's just taking off. Man, check this out. It's completely taken off. Might be a little too hot for the whatever. I can smell the bacon cooking anyways, and the potatoes. I think I smell the potatoes. God, I'm gonna have to keep moving them around, otherwise they're gonna probably burn. You can hear the sizzling too. That's the potatoes, apparently. I did put quite a bit of avocado oil in there, so. I really need to figure out a way to get everything a little bit, it's like right on the coals, so I really need to figure out a way to get everything away from it. I'm just gonna like intermittently take everything off of the fire and let it kind of cook, you know, away from the fire a little bit. I bet those railroad ties are super hot. Once I get dinner done, I did bring a cigar, so I want to like chillax, smoke a cigar. The clouds seem to be holding. I haven't, I mean, it said that there was like a 50-50 chance of rain, so maybe it'll just be later in the night. But I mean, it's kind of a nice temperature now. It's kind of a nice fall temperature. Kick back, drink a beer. Never know what to talk about. I mean, I suppose that's like a common kind of a problem. Suppose maybe that's like a common kind of a problem, not knowing what to talk about. This tarp, I got it because it has a lot of tie outs on it. So I'd be able to do like different tarp configurations. I clearly should have taken it out like, earlier in the week and done some experimentation with it. But me setting it up here, first time I took it out of the bag, I was completely shocked at how big it was. My other tarp that I normally use, I want to say it's like 9 by 12, so it's kind of rectangular. This one's a square and it's 13 by 13. That's what the website said. I'll leave a link below if you would like to at any time. I'm gonna be trying to do different setups with it. I mean, again, I've been working a lot of hours. I can't guarantee that I'm gonna be getting out that much, but this is what I got. And as my buddy Jack loves to say, if all you got is what you got, that's what you got. And this is what I got. So you can hear it sizzling again. So it's out in the open under the stars. A little bit hidden, a little bit not. It's kind of a ghost of a prairie is what we got here. Yeah, it's hard to know what to talk about. Because again, I don't naturally assume that anybody gives a crap. That's me self-editing. I just naturally assume nobody gives a crap about my life, what's going on with me. Especially since I haven't been making new videos. I have learned that from the comments. I mean, I guess it's fair for people to ask, you know what I mean? A lot of people just kind of probably think that you make videos on YouTube, that's all you do. And, hey, why haven't you been making me videos, man? I like videos. I want to watch like videos of camping. Yours are like, okay. They're not like great, but it's better than nothing. So I have no idea. Yeah, so there's that. But as soon as I get some time away from work, maybe I'll go to the Upper Peninsula of Michigan. There's a bunch of places that I really would like to go. Okay. Note to self and anybody watching. When you're cooking on a Dakota fire hole, you gotta be away from it because the fire that's in the hole is a scorcher. I'm afraid the chicken breast wrapped in bacon is gonna be like burnt to a crisp on one side. I don't know, Yogi. I might have to enact the tripod thing. I have like a little chain. I went to, if you watch the channel, or if you've seen any of my videos, I like it's like kind of my thing. I kind of like prepare for pretty much everything and think of shit that nobody else thinks of. That's not me tooting my own horn. It's me just basically acknowledging the fact that I overthink fucking everything. I have like a chain because I was watching, it was either Corporal's Corner or Dave Canterbury, one of the two, and they mentioned that if you go to the hardware store has like metal chain that you can get, and then you can take that metal chain and you can basically like connect it to a grow grate like the one I have in 3 different spots, and you leave one little thing open and you loop the other thing through it, and then you can like hang and you can create, through bushcrafty type stuff, you can create a hanging thing, so you can hang your coffee pot or a grill grate or whatever. up above the fire. This thing is like, I mean, it's burning quite efficiently. Now that it's going, now that I got it going, and like all the stuff, it's like super. Might have to go and snatch some wood and create like a hanging thing to hang this over the fire. Because I tell you what, it's really hot. Check this out. Now that thing is going, and it is, I mean, it's just like orange glow. It's like super hot. So I'm like, I want to cook the food, but at the same time, I'm trying to cook the food, not weld it, okay? I'm gonna say, going forward, if we do the Dakota fire hole thing, then we're definitely gonna want to do a tripod thing over the Dakota fire hole. I mean, once you get it going, it's not really, there's no smoke. I mean, it's the getting it going part, you know what I mean? So maybe I need to explore the types of wood that we're gonna use to get it going. I mean, but I'm seeing like, it's like orange, and I'm seeing like, there's like blue flame in there, dude. It's definitely got it's got the super amount of oxygen that it needs. But yeah, I mean, to cook over this, you got to be able to, you got to be able to get some distance between the fire and the food. And I don't have that ability right now. So I'm like kind of like putting stuff on, taking it off, putting it on, taking it off. Because I don't want to burn everything, you know what I mean? Because then I won't have anything to eat. If I burn everything, I won't have anything to eat. So maybe I'm going to have to like grab the saw out of the pack and go out to where those trees were, and like if I can get like 3, keep hearing voices. I'm not exactly in the country, so I'm gonna have to go out and get some tripod sticks and the chain. My Jeep is not far from here, so I go out and grab those sticks. Then I can hang I have to take the grill grate out of the fire there. I mean, I had the right idea putting the railroad ties in there to keep everything above, off the fire, but the fire is still like way too close, and the fire is way too hot to cook anything. So I do think I need to get some distance between the food and this fire, or it's not going to get cooked, or it's going to get burnt to death. And I don't want to burn to death everything.